Tell me you've not been to the cinema in 2023 without telling me you've not been to the cinema in 2023. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. We've got 4 options here. It's the best movie, and not one of them was good.
Well, I watched Rebel Moon on Netflix, and I watched Saw 10 on some dodgy illegal link.
If you didn't
There you
watch
go.
Rebel Moon a few days before the new year, what would your second option have been?
Oh, God.
You'd have been snookered.
Saw 10 in Spanish.
Senor Jigsaw, yeah.
What you see, senor? We play a game, huh?
Honestly, though, I mean, this is a diabolical list. I'm
Like,
not gonna...
I promise you guys, see it come the end of 2024, we'll have 4 better nominations.
I'll promise it can't be worse than this.
No, I won't. Oh.
I mean, I don't see how it is worse
Unless
than
we're
this.
going to COVID in 2024, nothing gets filmed. I don't know. Lockdown, buddy. Lockdown 2.
But in last place with Rebel Moon, I'm not going to argue that. I mean, as bad as his choices are, I mean, I think...
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't very good, was it? I mean,
No.
I'm happy for that. 7%. 7% too many.
If Charlie Hunnam wasn't in Rebel Moon, I think this would have 0.
Possible.
Right? Evil Dead Rise had 14%. I didn't actually mind the movie, so it was alright. That's all I'll say. So, probably the movie here I was looking most forward to. Didn't even bother my arse watching it, so yeah.
I'll take a wee bit of blame for that. I told you it was shite, and I stand by that. It was the longest Saw movie out of all 10 Saws, and it was just so boring. I mean, we literally spent about 50 minutes looking into the backstory before we even got into, like, the kill room. And people said it was similar to Saw 1 because it all happened in the same room. Like, the games took place in the same room, but it sucked.
Sucked.
It did. John Kramer, looking about 110 years old, and the story was just... There was no story. What did they do? The guy got robbed in Mexico out of money. Oh, we got T.O.'s going to be in it. Brilliant. The guy's in about a 30-second scene, then he fucks off and you never see him again.
He's in Tulsa King, though.
Very lame.
Michael Beach.
I think this is by far... People... All the reviews, and anytime I've seen the Saws being ranked, this one is kind of going into the middle of the pack. And they're saying it's a return to form for the series, but for me, it's easily, and I mean easily, the worst Saw out of the entire 10.
You know what? I'll need to
I think
watch
it's
it.
worse than Spiral. I know people hate on Spiral. I thought Spiral was good. I like Spiral.
Spiral's better than Jigsaw. Jigsaw's a fucking disaster.
Well, I had 28% thought this was the best movie of 2023.
Well, don't worry, guys. We'll talk about John Kramer a wee bit more later on in the best movie character. And we'll also talk about these 2 clowns because we've got Mario and Luigi.
Super Mario.
52%. I seen this movie in the cinema. I mean, it's alright. It does exactly what it says in the tin. But for me to pretend that this should be the best movie of the year, it's not. And yeah, we didn't watch Barbie or Oppenheimer, but I don't like them. They're both pish. And there's nothing else. What movie came out this year that interests me? Nothing? Because I would have watched it.
But going forward, we will watch more movies. We will.
Yeah, but what came out? What, the new Scream? Don't care about Scream. Was Terrifier 2 out this year? Might have been last year. I'm not too sure. Super Mario Bros. It's about Mario and Luigi. I don't need to explain
Have you seen Terrifier 2?
No.
Oh.
I've seen bits of it, but...
Terrifier 3's out next year. That could be on this
Chris
list.
Jericho's in it. Is it based him in a hotel room, though? Hopefully not. But let's go into the comments here. Is Mario Brothers 1. What would you say, though? Even though you've only seen 2, and therefore it's... what looks like the best one?
I like the thumbnail Evil Dead Rise, I guess. I'd probably say Saw 10 was better than Rebel. I'm just not into movies that are like Rebel Moon. They're just so fucking slow, boring, and predictable.
The motherland, though, you know, Jackson. No? Right.
Belfast in space.
J. Lil says, I guess SMB, Super Mario Bros. I gave him a wee heart. I don't know why.
Why would you even go and watch this? Did you attempt to go and something else was closed, or like what was the crack?
See, when you're a voice out of 4, I mean, and 3 people want to see it, what are you going to do?
Definitely none of these. Geez, your poll listings are terrible. So I had to reply, put them in his place. Can only list movies that we've watched.
Right, Sidious, mate. Even though you're not mate, what like Matty Miles, but why don't you actually leave an example?
Yeah, like what was the best movie you've seen this year? Let us know in the comments down below.
Like I'm not, these movies are pants, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, is there really gonna be a movie out there this year that's gonna be like blow these out the water and be like a 8 or 9 out of 10? I don't think the movie industry.
So hold on, you're saying there's no movie this year that could have been 8 out of 10? That's fucking ridiculous. Think the movies that have come out. There could have been 1, could have been 2, 3, probably lots.
Fucking Godzilla -1. This guy says
Wait, Godzilla -1, is that the movie or is that the rating he's giving it?
I'm going to say the movie. I don't know.
Godzilla -1? Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Don't know. Barbie, says Andrew Smith, letting his wee feminine side out there.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's worth a wee heart there, to be fair.
Yeah, I won't do that to you.
Give him a thumbs
that's
up,
our
like.
that's our face fucking reading that.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I'll give him a thumbs up, like, but I'm not getting the heart.
Barbie,
Thumbs
says
up.
Andy. All right, we'll give him a thumbs up then. Right, well
No,
done.
it's not getting the heart.
Well done to you, Barbie. Even though I gave a heart up bashness, but yeah, I'm going to go with Evil Dead Rise. Actually, I think it because I don't mind. See Super Mario Bros. Right? It's an animated movie. I think for an animated movie to be like it has to be like a Toy Story, man. It has to be Woody and Buzz, not Luigi and Mario.
See, when I think of good animated movies, Toy Story comes to my mind.
Cars.
I know people would say Avatar, but I found Avatar boring. I just find all those kind of movies boring.
I think
like-
Avatar. I know Avatar. I think animation only really works if it's like a kids movie. I think animation when it's like supposed to be something serious, like Avatar's pish. But then Avatar like does incorporate humans into it. It's more like CGI. It's
What
not
about
really.
Bugs Life?
I like Bugs Life.
Bugs Life's no bad.
Ants
think-
is alright, even though like Woody Allen guy's a bit of a nonsense.
I'm trying to think of other good animated movies.
Cars.
Cars is pretty good. Anything else?
Monsters Inc. It's alright.
Monsters Inc.
All these movies that are about 20 years out of date.
Scooby Doo's not animated, although Scooby is.
Been about 1 million movies of Scooby Doo though. Well, the cartoon ones. You're on about the real one.
Aye.
Point is, right, there's a load of them.
But they're not going to use a real dog, are they?
No.
Real dog's hardly going to go Scooby Doo. You know, like, well, maybe he fucking promised him some treats he could get him a Spike.
Ah, you could.
Anyway, guys, we've spoken. You guys have spoken. Super Mario Bros. Wins 52%, buddy.
Oh, yeah.